Not done one of these before, a live stream, just me. Normally I've got one of my colleagues to sort of like on the Watching Men or like on a podcast or something to help me out with this, but I thought it's Sunday, I'm kicking around, getting bored of my own company, so why not be bored and bore people on the internet, because I'm doing my van. So just a bit of an introduction really. I've been doing van life on and off for the last 2 years. I didn't do my van the first time around, I got a company to do it. And the reason I'm doing this, and I'll show you this in a second, is because, well, they cocked it up. When I took it to this garage, in fair plays to one of my very good friends she went, don't take it there. Why would you take it there? And I thought it would be okay because I'm the optimist and she was right. So yeah, I just wanted it to be warm and waterproof. It was sort of warm, but it wasn't waterproof, because what they've done, because mine's an XRAC van, I'll try and show you it in a sec. In fact, can I show you it now? See if I can get the camera onto it. There we go. Oh God, no. You can see on the top there, where I've put the gunk into it. That's where the lights and everything used to be. And instead of actually putting anything of worth in there and sealing it, they put these. Yes, Carl, yep. That's been put in there. And then someone just pointed out, what do you mean camo's still active? Oh yeah. So it's basically that in it. So whilst I wait for people to sort of turn up, I was going to go through what my idea is really, till I get a few more viewers, and I'll tell the whole story about what's happened with my van. So, because some of the things have got water damaged, what I thought I would do is take the panels off, make it a bit nicer with some tongue and groove, or cladding as they call it. And actually, here's a bit of an anecdote. I went into both Wix and Homebase, and I said, is cladding the same as tongue and groove? And they went, oh, we're not sure. In a hardware store. What was again with this story? I can't remember now. So anyway, the plan is to do this. I've got the right one. Oh, I'll adjust the camera so you can see it. So here's an example of a bit of stuff that's got warped. So my plan is cut some tongue and groove to the right size, glue it all together. Then once it's glued and stable, I can finish it off and detail it, cut around all of those. But most importantly, use the same drill hole, the same holes to be able to attach it back to the van, because I really don't want to drill more holes into the van. Yes, it would be easier, but knowing me, I'm going to get it wrong. And the idea is next after that is to put some riv nuts on it. So I'm going to have a bit of coffee, sort the camera out again. And I'm just going to crack on. Oh. This is probably going to be the world's most boring Sunday live stream. And once again, I've lost my pencil. Ah, there she is. $95.5 and $95.5. If anyone's wondering, by the way, this thing here was made for me by a friend. That's actually 3/4 of my bed. And everyone keeps saying you should put a bar in the middle to stabilise it, and that's next on the list. But right now, as I want to get the van done. Why is that? What? How is it possible to screw up a straight line? I've got no hair. Ah! Why? Why do you always do that? Have I got to go? Why? Bollocks. Not that I've got anyone watching, but that's slightly annoying. That's very annoying. Balls. Why is that? I mean, do I need to get the jigsaw out? Shall I try that? I'm going to give one more go. If it doesn't work, I'm getting the jigsaw out and we'll see what happens, because that is just flipping annoying. Is it so? Dee 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 dee. $95.5. Boom, boom, boom. I suppose it's better to overcut than it is to undercut, isn't it? Ah! Right, let's try one more time, and if not, I'm getting the jigsaw out. Why? Ah, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. I am how am This is definitely not one of my days where everything's going to plan. Because that is a god-awful cut. My friend James is going to be ashamed of me. Yeah, that got on your hand. And that. How many more do I need? Cutting's getting tedious now. I'm not even halfway, am I? Right, we need to make this easier. Right. I have bought myself the world's oldest jigsaw. Although I haven't got a screwdriver to put the blades in. Every time I think, you know what? I will put that screwdriver somewhere safe. And I have. Oh, there it is. Sort of thinking now, maybe I didn't need that long stuff. How do you get into these? Well, oh, simpler than I thought it was going to be. Doesn't feel like it's going in very far. Well, that's where it's locking, but if that's what it wants, that's what it's getting. I mean, truth be told, that... Well, it's in. So, will it work? Yes. 20 years old. Actually, how old is this? I think it was in the 80s, this one, so that's... Geez, that's about 40 years old. Is that a finished bit or is that small? Right. So let's pick one that I've sort of... That'll do. Right, let's see if we can't speed this up, not speed it up, but be a bit more... Hey! Be a bit more efficient. Theoretically, if I do that, and that, that should double my efficiency. Safety goggles. Safety goggles, where are you? There we are. See, even I'm not that much of a chancer. Every time. And that wasn't even for comic effect. Right. Oh God. More speed. That didn't go well, that. Oh God. This might be an off cut. Look at the... Yeah. She'll still persevere with it though. How am I going to... As long as I've got one straight edge, my theory is, as long as I've got one straight edge, at least I can hide some of it on the bit that's going to be hidden where the beam in the van goes. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is now, although they're slightly different lengths, I can probably go and borrow a belt sander, maybe, to just flush the edges off. But as long as I've got one straight edge, which is going to be the bottom there, or the top here, it doesn't matter if it's like a little bit off because that bit's going to be hidden. Fingers crossed. It's of interest. 1, 2. Yeah, because I want to... What's that? Oh, yeah, you've got to go to there. Right, onwards. Stop showing us the camera. There's no overhang on this, which is I'm finding a bit of fun. Ah! No. It's getting better. The blade's slightly off to one side, that's what's throwing me. That is what is known in the training as I've fucked that. Someone suggested to me the other day that I should have got one of those saws that you pull down. Coming up next in my YouTube series, Fun with Wood Glue. Now we're getting there. We're getting there. I wonder if I can move the plate. I shall have a word with my friend James. I should be done after this. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Is it alright to talk?
Yeah?
You have to stop the video now, yeah? Sorry.
That's alright, give me 1 second. Hang on. Let me just... There's only one person on anyway, but that's Carl.